Principals Kalonzo Musyoka, Musalia, Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula skipped the planned swearing-in at Uhuru Park, igniting fresh debate on their commitment to the much-hyped ceremony. But just where were the three co-principals and why did they skip the function? Muremi Mwangi now reports.
As National Super Alliance supporters flocked to Uhuru Park for the much-hyped controversial swearing-in of opposition leaders Raila Odinga and Kalonzo Musyoka as president and deputy president respectively. The gate to Kalonzo's private residence in Karen remained closed for the better part of morning, before finally swinging open a few minutes past 11. This shortly after the shutdown of nearly all local television stations broadcasting the ceremony live, and Kalonzo was evidently shocked and a worried man.
Hatujui kama sasa watazima pia simu zetu, we don't know. Kwa hivyo ndio kukawa hali ya kuchelewa na bado tunazungumza tuone vile tutafanya.
So would Kalonzo be heading straight to Uhuru Park to be sworn in as planned?
Can you assure your supporters that the ceremony is going to take place?
No, I don't want to say that right now. We are meeting to discuss.
What was the agenda and venue of his said meeting with his fellow co-principals?
We have to look at all the self, all right? So we will be able to release the details.
We attempted to follow him, but his handlers thwarted our every attempt. This vehicle blocking us at every corner of the road. He vanished on the highway. Come 2:35 p.m. as the euphoria hit a fever pitch at Uhuru Park, Raila would emerge alone, his three co-principals, Kalonzo Musyoka, Musalia and Wetangula, all missing in action.
Odinga.
The ODM leader proceeded to take a solo oath. But just where was his deputy and the other principals?
Kalonzo Musyoka hayuko. Lakini Kalonzo ako na sisi. Kalonzo ataapishwa baadaye.
Back in Karen, the 5 GSU officers guarding Kalonzo's residence were packing all their belongings into this truck relocating. The officers had orders from their superiors to report back to their camp. NASA insiders intimated to KTN News that the principals were to meet at Okoa, Kenya, before shifting the venue to Wetangula's home in Miotoni, Karen to fine-tune the swearing-in plans. Wetangula had just returned to Kenya on Monday from his tour of Seychelles, Paris and London. And although Raila was absent from the Karen meeting, the co-principals were said to be in constant communication with him. But Kalonzo and the two co-principals reportedly developed cold feet over alleged likely sinister move by Jubilee later in the night, particularly in the absence of their withdrawn security and the shutdown of television stations. But Raila's handlers reportedly pushed him to Uhuru Park alone for the brief swearing-in over fears that postponing the function again would deflate the excitement of their anxious supporters.
Musalia, Mudavadi na Wetangula na Kalonzo Musyoka wako pamoja na sisi kama wananasa. Na mtasikia baadaye yale ambayo yamefanyika.
So we are taking all these things into account, and we hope sincerely that our supporters are able to see what we are going through. Yeah, but this is a very important struggle, so we are still consulting.
A late evening statement from the missing trio indicates that the NASA summit will meet in the next 2 days. But the test of brevity now turns to Kalonzo, whose swearing in Raila maintains will also happen. Muremi Mwangi, KTN News, Nairobi.
So all the